ADW Hatred Slam 12th show of 2022 by Colton Dennis. Hello everyone and welcome to Hatred Slam. I hope everyone had a great weekend. Because I know we did you? Asked announcer number 2. I did. Indeed. Especially with the Picks Blood Rumble got over the weekend. But tonight we have a busy schedule. So let's begin, said announcer number 1. Beldings. This match is scheduled for one fall, where the winner will be the next pick for Hatred Slam. Introducing the challengers first in the ring, Sapphire and her opponent. Music is playing. Moxie appears walking down the ramp. Her opponent, Moxie, said announcer number 3. Moxie climbs onto the ledge of the ring, then goes through the middle rope. Beldings. Moxie runs, then goes to clothesline Sapphire. Sapphire ducks. Moxie turns around. Sapphire kicks Moxie's stomach. Moxie groans. Sapphire sets Moxie up for a powerbomb. Lifts her onto her left shoulder, then tries wrapping her arms around her head. Moxie is squirming. Lands onto her feet behind Sapphire, wraps her arms around her head, then does a neckbreaker onto her. Sapphire groans. Moxie shakes her head, lays on top of Sapphire, then starts punching her. Sapphire is groaning. Hey, get off her. 1, 2, 3, 4. Moxie gets off of Sapphire. You have a 5 count, said referee number 1. Moxie picks Sapphire up, then whips her into the corner. Sapphire groans. Moxie runs at Sapphire. Sapphire moves. Moxie goes face first into the corner, groans, then turns around. Sapphire kicks Moxie's stomach, sets her up for a powerbomb, lifts her over her left shoulder, then wraps her hands around Moxie's head. Moxie is groaning. What kind of move is that? Asked announcer number 2. It's called Widow's Peak Submission, said announcer number 1. Man, Moxie's body is twisted. How's she staying in this? Asked announcer number 2. I don't know, said announcer number 1. Moxie slowly pulls Sapphire's hands apart, then rolls her up. 1, 2. Sapphire kicks out. 2, said referee number 1. Both Moxie and Sapphire stand up, then double clothesline each other. A double clothesline, said announcer number 2. Both were thinking the same thing, said announcer number 1. Both Moxie and Sapphire are slowly standing up. Sapphire goes to punch Moxie. Moxie ducks, sets Sapphire up for back suplex, then lifts her. Sapphire flips, lands onto her feet behind Moxie, then walks into the corner. Moxie runs at Sapphire. Sapphire boots Moxie. Moxie groans. Sapphire jumps onto the second rope, leaps off of it, then drop kicks Moxie. Moxie groans. Sapphire covers Moxie. 1, 2. Moxie kicks out. 2, said referee number 1. Sapphire picks Moxie up. Moxie pulls onto Sapphire's legs, then does a jackknife cover. Sapphire kicks out. Both Moxie and Sapphire stand up. Moxie runs at Sapphire, then tackles her through the middle rope. Both Moxie and Sapphire go through the middle rope, then land onto the floor. Man, they both just landed out here in front of us, said announcer number 1. I didn't like how they landed though, said announcer number 2. Both Moxie and Sapphire stand up, then continuously punch each other. Sapphire goes to punch Moxie. Moxie ducks, sets Sapphire up for back suplex, then lifts her. Sapphire flips, then lands onto her feet behind Moxie. Moxie turns around, then runs at Sapphire. Sapphire moves. Moxie goes into the ring post. Oh man, Moxie ran right into that post, said announcer number 1. Sapphire approaches Moxie. Moxie is groaning. Sapphire picks Moxie up, then throws her into the ring. Moxie is rolling, then stops. "This one's definitely over," said announcer number 2. Sapphire slides into the ring, then covers Moxie. 1, 2. Moxie barely kids out. 2, said referee number 1. Sapphire is looking at referee number 1. 3, asked Sapphire. 2, Sapphire said. Referee number 1 holding up 2 fingers. Sapphire nods her head, stands up, then picks Moxie up. "I think Sapphire is getting respect for Moxie," said announcer number 2. "That's what it looks like," said announcer number 1. Sapphire sets Moxie up for a powerbomb, lifts her up onto her right shoulder, then tries wrapping her hands around her head. Moxie is squirming, then lands onto her feet behind Sapphire. Sapphire turns around. Moxie kicks Sapphire's stomach, sets her up for a powerbomb, lifts her up, then does a pile driver onto her. "What a pile driver by Moxie," said announcer number 1. "I think Sapphire's out," said announcer number 2. Moxie covers Sapphire. 1, 2. Sapphire kicks out. 2, said referee number 1. "Oh my God, Sapphire kicked out of that pile driver," said number 1. "I can't believe it either," said announcer number 2. Moxie slowly moves, rolls underneath the bottom rope, stands up onto the ledge of the ring, then climbs up the turnbuckle. "Moxie's heading up top," said announcer number 1. Moxie gets to the top turnbuckle. Sapphire stands up, then punches Moxie. Moxie falls onto the top turnbuckle. Sapphire continuously punching Moxie. Moxie continuously groaning. Sapphire climbs onto the second rope, hits Moxie's back, then sets her up for a suplex. Moxie blocks the suplex. Sapphire tires, lifting Moxie again. Moxie blocks the suplex again, punches Sapphire's right side, then pushes her off the second rope. Sapphire lands onto the mat, then groans. "That's a long drop," said announcer number 1. Moxie sees Sapphire laying on the mat, then stands up onto the top rope. "What's Moxie thinking about doing?" asked announcer number 2. "I don't know," said announcer number 1. Moxie balances herself, walks onto the top rope, jumps off, then does an elbow drop onto Sapphire. "Oh my God, what kind of elbow drop was that?" asked announcer number 2. "This could be it," said announcer number 1. Moxie covers Sapphire. 1, 2, 3. "Ring the bell," said referee number 1. "Bell dings. Here's your winner and the next pick for Hatred Slam, Moxie," said announcer number 3. "Well, Moxie is coming to Hatred Slam, but we say goodbye to Sapphire," said announcer number 2. "Sapphire has nothing to be upset about. She fought her heart out," said announcer number 1. "I agree with you there," said announcer number 2. Referee number 1 raises Moxie's right arm. Moxie turns around, then looks at Sapphire. Sapphire is sitting up on the mat. Moxie holds out her right hand. Sapphire grabs Moxie's right hand. Moxie pulls Sapphire up. Both Moxie and Sapphire hug each other. "You belong here," said Sapphire, rolling out of the ring. Moxie smiles, then raises her left arm. "Well, congratulations to Moxie," said announcer number 1. "Now every Hatred Slam is gonna be called Moxie Slam," said announcer number 2. Bell dings. This match is scheduled for one fall, where the winner will be the next pick for Hatred Slam. Introducing the challengers first in the ring, Barrage and his opponent. Music is playing. Bombardment appears walking down the ramp. His opponent, Bombardment, said announcer number 3. Bombardment walks up the steel stairs, then goes through the middle rope. Barrage runs at Bombardment, then starts punching him. Bell dings. Bombardment staggers backwards into the corner. Barrage continuously punching Bombardment. Bombardment continuously groaning. Barrage is taking it straight to Bombardment, said announcer number 2. Like they always say. And quat, strike first, and quat, said announcer number 1. Barrage continuously punching Bombardment. Bombardment pushes Barrage. Barrage falls onto the mat, groans, stands up, then runs at Bombardment again. Bombardment lifts Barrage up. Barrage lands face first onto the mat, then groans. Bombardment is holding his face, grabs Barrage, then hits his back. Barrage groans. The momentum has changed, said announcer number 2. Bombardment picks up Barrage, then whips him into the corner. Barrage groans. Bombardment runs at Barrage. Barrage boots Bombardment. Bombardment groans, then walks away. Barrage jumps onto the second rope. Bombardment turns around. Barrage jumps off the second rope, then goes for a crossbody onto Bombardment. Bombardment catches Barrage in his arms, runs, then rams him into the corner. Barrage groans. Bombardment punching Barrage. Barrage is groaning. Bombardment walks away, then runs at Barrage. Barrage moves. Bombardment goes face first into the corner, then groans. Barrage goes for a back suplex onto Bombardment. No way, Barrage. Be smart, said announcer number 2. Bombardment elbows the back of Barrage's neck. Barrage groans, then falls to his knees. Bombardment picks Barrage up, lifts him, then slams him onto the mat. Barrage groans. Bombardment bounces off of the ropes, then goes for an elbow drop onto Barrage. Barrage moves. Bombardment lands onto the mat, then groans. Barrage stands up, grabs Bombardment's head, then sets him up for powerbomb. You're kidding me, announcer number 1. Barrage tries lifting Bombardment. Bombardment flips. Barrage. Barrage lands onto the mat, then groans. Bombardment picks Barrage up, then sets him up for a powerbomb. Now this makes sense, said announcer number 2. Bombardment lifts Barrage, powerbombs him onto the mat, holds onto him, lifts him up, then does a sit-out powerbomb. Barrage groans. 1, 2, 3. Ring the bell, said referee number 2. Bell dings. Here's your winner and the next pick for Hatred Slam, Bombardment, said announcer number 3. Well, we could have seen that coming, said announcer number 1. Referee number 2 raises Bombardment's right arm. Well, now we're gonna have this guy on Hatred Slam. Everyone better look out, said announcer number 2. He's an unstoppable force, said announcer number 1. Bell dings. This match is scheduled for one fall, where the winner will be the next pick for Hatred Slam, and is also for the Global Championship. Introducing the challengers first in the ring. He is the Global Champion, The Butcher. The Butcher raises the title. And his opponent. Music is playing. Blade appears running down the ramp, then sliding into the ring. His opponent, Blade, said announcer number 3. Referee number 3 raises the title, then hands it to number 1. Bell dings. Both Blade and the Butcher get face to face. Do you really think you have what it takes here? Do you know who I am? I'm the champion, boy. This is my territory. Now, I suggest you leave before this gets worse for you, said the Butcher. Blade looks up the ramp, back at the Butcher, then punches him. The Butcher falls onto the mat. Come on. This is my time, said Blade. Butcher needs to be careful. Blade ain't someone to take lightly, said announcer number 1. The butcher stands up then runs at Blade. Blade does an arm drag onto the butcher. The butcher is kneeling on the mat then looks at Blade. Blade waves at the butcher. The butcher nods his head then stands up. All right, you have some fight in you. Let's test your strength, said the butcher holding up his left arm. Blade grabs the butcher's left hand. The butcher kicks Blade's stomach. Blade groans. The butcher bounces Blade's head off of the top turnbuckle. Blade groans. The butcher continuously kicking Blade. Blade slides down the corner. The butcher puts his boot underneath Blade's chin then pushes his head through the bottom and middle rope. Blade is groaning. 1, 2, 3. The butcher walks away. You have a 5 count. Remember, said referee number 3. The butcher approaches Blade. Blade kicks the butcher's stomach. The butcher groans. Blade punches the butcher. The butcher walks away from the corner. Blade stands up, then runs at the butcher. The butcher does a back elbow onto Blade. Blade groans then holds his face. The butcher continuously kicking Blade. Blade continuously groaning. The butcher pushes Blade underneath the bottom rope with his feet. Blade lands onto the floor. Well, the butcher took over. Fast enough, said announcer number 2. Yeah, but ever since he beat Hazard for the title, I think that victory went to his head, said announcer number 1. I think you're right. But wouldn't you brag that you beat a former champion and brought the title onto your show? Asked announcer number 2. Maybe, said announcer number 1. The butcher goes through the middle rope then approaches Blade. Blade stands up, then kicks the butcher's stomach. The butcher groans. Blade bounces the butcher's head off of the barricade. The butcher groans then walks away. Blade approaches the butcher. The butcher turns around then kicks Blade's stomach. Blade groans. The butcher bounces Blade's head off of the ring. Blade groans then falls to his knees. The butcher rolls into the ring then back outside of it. Hey, get in here, said referee number 3. Breaking the count was a smart move by Butcher, said announce number 1. The butcher grabs Blade then bounces his head off of the steel stairs. Blade groans. The butcher grabs Blade, then throws him into the ring. Blade is rolling then stops. The butcher slides into the ring, sees Blade next to ropes then smiles. Is he thinking about his finisher? Asked announcer number 1. The butcher rolls onto the mat then goes for a jumping elbow drop onto Blade. Blade moves. The butcher's right elbow lands onto the mat, then he groans. Oh, Blade moved, said announcer number 2. Blade is slowly standing up. The butcher continues groaning then turns around. Blade runs at the butcher, then continuously hits him with a forearm. The butcher continuously groaning then goes into the corner. Blade runs at the butcher, jumps then does a corner forearm onto him. The butcher groans, walks out of the corner then falls onto the mat. Blade has the momentum, said announcer number 1. Blade jumps onto the second rope then waves at the butcher. The butcher stands up then turns around. Blade jumps off of the second rope. The butcher grabs Blade's legs, turns him towards the corner, then slingshot him. Blade goes into the corner, groans then walks backwards out of it. The butcher bounces off of the ropes then clotheslines Blade hard. Oh, what a devastating clothesline, said announcer number 2. The people that don't feel pain felt that one, said announcer number 1. The butcher covers Blade. 1, 2. Blade kicks out. 2, said referee number 3. The butcher looks at referee number 3. Count. Faster, said the butcher standing up, picking Blade up, then lifts him onto his shoulders. Blade is squirming, lands onto his feet behind the butcher, then does an inverted DDT onto him. Nice inverted DDT, said announcer number 1. Blade covers the butcher. 1, 2. The butcher kicks out. 2, said referee number 3. Blade stands up, picks the butcher up, then sets him up for a swinging reverse Santo. The butcher quickly moves Blade's arm, then rolls him up. 1, 2. Blade kicks out. 2, said referee number 3. Blade stands up, then turns around. The butcher boots Blade. Blade falls onto the mat, then groans. The butcher nods his head. Finish it now, said the butcher. Approaches Blade, picks him up, slams him onto the mat, runs, bounces off the ropes on the opposite side of the ring, rolls onto the mat, then does a jumping elbow drop onto Blade. He nailed and quat, butchering, and quat, said announcer number 1. This is definitely it, said announcer number 2. The butcher hooks Blade's right leg. 1, 2. Blade puts his left foot onto the bottom rope. Wait. His foot's on the rope, said referee number 3, pointing. The butcher sees Blade's left foot on the bottom rope, then sighs. Blade knew where he was, said announcer number 1. The butcher stands up, runs, bounces off of the ropes on the opposite side of the ring, rolls onto the mat, then goes for a jumping elbow drop again. Blade rolls outside of the ring. The butcher's right elbow lands onto the mat. He groans, then holds his right arm. Blade is slowly standing up next to the ring. The butcher looks at Blade, bounces off of the ropes on the opposite side of the ring, then goes for a baseball slide onto him. Blade ducks. The butcher slides underneath the bottom rope, then turns around. Blade clotheslines the butcher onto the floor. The butcher groans. Blade picks the butcher up, then throws him into the ring. The butcher is rolling, then stops. Blade slides into the ring, then runs at the butcher. The butcher boots Blade. Blade groans. The butcher growls, stands up, picks Blade up, then sets him up for a swinging reverse Santo. What on earth is the butcher doing? Asked announcer number 2. Blade's finisher, said announcer number 1. This is it, said the butcher. Blade reverses it, then rolls the butcher up. 1, 2. The butcher kicks out. 2, said referee number 3. That was a close one, said announcer number 2. Both Blade and the butcher stand up. The butcher goes to boot Blade. Blade ducks. The butcher turns around. Blade kicks the butcher's stomach, sets him up, then does a swinging reverse stow onto him. The swinging reverse stow connects, said announcer number 1. Blade covers the butcher. 1, 2, 3. Ring the bell, said referee number 3. Bell dings. Here's your winner and the next pick for Hatred Slam. And the new global champion, Blade, said announcer number 3. Blade is now on Hatred Slam and is now the new global champion. I can't believe this, said announcer number 1. Me either. The butcher's gone, said announcer number 2. Well, it is a loss, because he's a great wrestler. But we have a new global champion, said announcer number 1. Referee number 3 hands the title to Blade. Blade grabs the title. Referee number 3 raises Blade's left arm. Blade raises the title. I'm still in shock, said announcer number 2. And we have other matches 2, said announcer number 1. Bell dings. This match is scheduled for one fall, where the winner will be the next pick for Hatred Slam. Introducing the challengers first in the ring, Onyxia and her opponent. Music playing. Violet appears walking down the ramp. Her opponent, Violet, said. Announcer number 3. Violet walks up the steel stairs, then goes through the middle rope. Bell dings. Violet runs, then goes to clothesline Onyxia. Onyxia ducks, jumps onto Violet's back, then locks in a sleeper hold onto her. Violet is swinging her arms around. Onyxia got the sleeper hold locked in on Violet, said announcer number 1. Violet continues swinging her arms. If she doesn't break it, Onyxia could have the match right here, said announcer number 2. Violet falls to her knees. Referee number 4 grabs Violet's right arm, lifts it up, then lets go of it. Violet's right arm falls. 1. Referee number 4 grabs Violet's right arm, lifts it up, then lets go of it again. Violet's right arm falls again. 2. Said referee number 4. One more time and Onyxia is staying on Hatred Slam, said announcer number 1. Referee number 4 grabs Violet's right arm, lifts it up, then lets go of it a third time. Violet's right arm starts shaking. No, said referee number 4. Violet slowly stands up. Onyxia jumps onto Violet's back again. Violet is looking around, then runs through the middle ropes. Onyxia gets hung up onto the top rope, gasps, falls off of Violet's back, then holds her throat. Violet stands up, then looks at Onyxia. Onyxia continues holding her throat. Violet picks Onyxia up, twists her left arm, then does a reverse Russian leg sweep onto her. And quat. Violet Knight and quat. Connects, said announcer number 2. Violet covers Onyxia. 1, 2, 3. Ring the bell, said referee number 4. Bell dings. Here's your winner and the next pick for Hatred Slam, Violet, said announcer number 3. Violet stands up. Referee number 4 raises Violet's right arm. Well, congratulations to Violet. She's now on Hatred Slam, said announcer number 1. Yeah, but I feel bad for Onyxia. She almost held on, said announcer number 2. Yeah, if Violet's arm just fell that last time, said announcer number 1. Bell dings. This match is scheduled for one fall, where the winner will be the next pick for Hatred Slam. Introducing the challengers first in the ring, Divine and her opponent. Music is playing. Scarlet appears holding her left shoulder. Her opponent, Scarlet, said announcer number 3. Scarlet continues walking down the ramp. Why is she fighting when she is still injured, said announcer number 2. Heart, said announcer number 1. Desire runs down the ramp, then hits Scarlet's back. Scarlet falls onto the floor. Desire continuously kicking Scarlet. Come on, this is unfair, said announcer number 1. Divine rolls outside of the ring, then pushes Desire away. What you doing? Asked Divine. Helping you stay on Hatred Slam, said Desire. I don't need help. Divine looks at Scarlet, then smiles. Come on, said Divine. Both Desire and Divine continuously kicking Scarlet. Scarlet continuously groaning. Both Desire and Divine pick Scarlet up, then throw her into the barricade. Scarlet groans. Desire picks Scarlet up, sets her up for a powerbomb, lifts her up, then powerbombs her onto the ramp. Scarlet groans. Divine is smiling, grabs Scarlet's right leg, then locks in the ankle lock onto her. Scarlet is screaming, then taps out. Security is running down the ramp, then pushes Divine off of Scarlet. Scarlet is groaning in pain. Both Desire and Divine high-five each other, then walk up the ramp. Anne Dennis appears on the stage. Get out of here. Go, you've proven your point. Get out of here, said Anne. I'm the winner, right? Asked Divine. What? Asked Anne. Say that I'm the winner, said Divine. Both Desire and Divine get closer to Anne. Fine, you're the winner. Now get out of here, said Anne. That's right, said Desire. Both Desire and Divine walk away. Anne is kneeling next to Scarlett. Man, what ways people will do just to stay on a show, said announcer number 2. Well, it's technically their job. I'm not disagreeing. I'm just saying, for their jobs, said announcer number 1. The paramedics are helping Scarlett walk up the ramp. Bell dings. This match is scheduled for one fall, where the winner will be the next pick for Hatred Slam. Introducing the challengers first in the ring, Camille and her opponent. Music is playing. Black Widow appears, then walks down the ramp. Her opponent, Black Widow, said announce number 3. Black Widow slides into the ring. Bell dings. Both Black Widow and Camille lock up. Black Widow puts a headlock onto Camille. Camille is groaning, bounces Black Widow off of the ropes, then goes to dropkick her. Black Widow holds onto the ropes. Camille lands onto the mat, then groans. Black Widow grabs Camille's left leg, then does an elbow drop onto it. Camille groans. Black Widow wraps around Camille's left leg. Camille groans, then tries punching Black Widow. Black Widow tightens the leg lock. Camille groans. Black Widow really is trying to injure Camille's leg, said announce number 2. That's a hard move to counter, said announcer number 1. Camille kicks Black Widow's back. Black Widow groans, then tightens the leg lock. Camille groans, takes her right leg, then puts it over Black Widow. Black Widow is laying onto the mat. Camille continuously raises her right leg, then hits Black Widow. Black Widow breaks the leg lock. Nice move by Camille. Breaking the leg lock, said announcer number 2. Both Black Widow and Camille stand up. Camille is holding her left leg. Black Widow chop blocks Camille's left leg. Camille falls onto her mat, then groans. Black Widow's going after that leg again, said announcer number 2. Black Widow turns Camille onto her back, then wraps around her left leg. Another leg lock. Black Widow is very smart, said announcer number 1. Camille is crawling, then grabs the bottom rope. Let go. 1, 2, 3, 4, said referee number 5. Black Widow lets go of Camille's left leg. Camille rolls underneath the bottom rope, then stops onto the ledge of the ring. Black Widow approaches the ropes, sticks her torso through the middle of them, then grabs Camille's head. Camille grabs Black Widow's head, then hangs her onto the middle rope. Black Widow gasps, then falls to her knees. Oh, a little payback, said announcer number 2. Nice thinking by Camille, said announcer number 1. Camille rolls into the ring, then picks Black Widow up. Black Widow knees Camille's stomach. Camille groans. Black Widow whips Camille into the corner. Camille groans. Black Widow runs at Camille, then does a corner clothesline onto her. Camille falls onto the mat. Black Widow covers Camille. 1, 2. Camille kicks out. 2, said referee number 5. Black Widow stands up, picks Camille up, then whips her into the corner again. Camille groans. Black Widow runs at Camille again. Camille jumps up, then raises her knees. Black Widow goes into Camille's knees, groans, then falls onto the mat. Camille is standing on the second rope, jumps off of it, then does a body splash onto Black Widow. Black Widow groans. Nice body splash by Camille, said announcer number 2. Camille covers Black Widow. 1, 2. Black Widow kicks out. 2, said referee number 5. Camille stands up, grabs Black Widow's head, then picks her up. Black Widow does a drop toe hold onto Camille, grabs her right leg, then locks in an ankle lock onto her. Camille is screaming, then tries reaching for the bottom rope. Black Widow tightens the ankle lock. Camille's left foot tries breaking the ankle lock. Black Widow tightens the ankle lock. Camille continues screaming, then rolls onto the mat. Black Widow goes through the ropes, then lands onto her feet outside of the ring. Camille is holding her right ankle. Black Widow smiles, slides into the ring, then approaches Camille. Camille rolls Black Widow up, then holds her tightly. 1, 2, 3. Ring the bell, said referee number 5. Camille rolls outside of the ring. Bell dings. Here's your winner. And the next pick for Hatred Slam. Camille, said announcer number 3. Black Widow looks at Camille. Camille is smiling, then limps up the ramp. Referee number 5 raises Camille's left arm. Well, that was a smart move by Camille. She really locked in that schoolboy, said announcer number 2. Yeah, and when we thought Black Widow had it in the bag, said announcer number 1. Bell dings. This match is scheduled for one fall, where the winner will be the next pick for Hatred Slam. Introducing the challengers first in the ring, Hope and her opponent. Music is playing. Lioness appears running down the ramp. Her opponent, Lioness, said announcer number 3. Bell dings. Both Hope and Lioness shake hands. Lioness quickly lifts Hope onto her shoulders, flips her, then does a neck breaker. Man, what kind of move was that? Asked announcer number 2. I have no clue, said announcer 1. Lioness covers Hope. 1, 2, 3. Ring the bell, said referee number 6. Bell dings. Here's your winner and the next pick for Hatred Slam. Lioness, said announcer number 3. Man, that move really looked dangerous, said announcer number 2. Yeah, it almost looked like a fireman's carry into a neck breaker, said announcer number 1. Well, Lioness is now on Hatred Slam. And we say goodbye to Hope, said announcer number 2. Bell dings. This match is scheduled for one fall, where the winner will be the next pick for Hatred Slam. Introducing the challengers first in the ring, Karma and her opponent. Music is playing. Katana appears running down the ramp. Her opponent, Katana, said announcer number 3. Bell dings. Both Katana and Karma shake hands, walk around the ring, then lock up with each other. Karma puts a headlock onto Katana. Katana is groaning, bounces Karma off of the ropes, shoulder blocks her, bounces off of the ropes on the side of the ring, then jumps over her. Karma dropkicks Katana. Katana goes through the middle ropes, then lands onto the floor. There goes Katana, said announcer number 1. Karma goes through the bottom rope, then stands onto the ledge of the ring. Katana stands up, then turns around. Karma jumps off of the ledge of the ring, then does a Hurricane Rana onto Katana. Katana rolls onto the floor, then kneels next to the barricade. Karma stands up, then runs at Katana. Katana lifts Karma up, then drops her onto the barricade. Karma groans. Katana stands up, throws Karma over the barricade, looks, then runs into the ring. 4, 5, 6. Karma climbs over the barricade. 7, 8, 9, said referee number 7. Karma slides into the ring. Just in time, said announcer number 1. That was too close for Karma, said announcer number 2. Katana picks Karma up, then punches her. Karma falls into the ropes. Katana lifts Karma up, pushes her into the corner, then starts kicking her right side. Karma is groaning. Katana is a great fighter, said announcer number 2. She knows how to fight. She was trained by an MMA fighter, said announcer number 1. Katana continues kicking Karma's right side, rolls onto the mat, stands up, runs, then does a jumping corner clothesline onto her. Karma groans, then falls onto the mat. Katana covers. Karma. 1, 2. Karma kicks out. 2, said referee number 7. Katana stands up, goes through the middle rope, then climbs up the turnbuckle. Karma is laying on the mat. Katana gets to the top turnbuckle. Karma quickly stands up, then pushes Katana's legs. Katana lands onto the top turnbuckle, then groans. Karma punches Katana. Katana groans. Karma climbs onto the second rope, hits Katana's back, then sets her up for a suplex. Don't try this, Karma, said announce number 1. Katana is blocking. The suplex punches Karma's right side, lifts her up, then drops her. Karma lands onto her feet onto the mat, runs up the turnbuckle, then knees Katana's face. Katana groans. What a knee to the face. By Karma, said announcer number 2. That could knock out a tooth, said announcer number 1. Karma climbs onto the second rope, then sets Katana up for a suplex. Katana stands up on the top turnbuckle. Karma suplexes Katana off of the top rope. Both Katana and Karma land onto the mat. Man, that looked like a nasty landing for both women, said announcer number 2. Both Katana and Karma raise their legs, then roll each other up. 1, 2, 3. Ring the bell, said referee number 7. Bell dings. Here's your winner, asked announcer number 3. Referee number 7 goes through the middle rope, then approaches announcer number 3. They both were in a roll-up, but Katana's shoulders were down. So your winner, Karma, said referee number 7. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner and the next pick for Hatred Slam, Karma, said announce number 3. Referee number 7 raises Karma's left arm. What? I had the pin. I had it. Not her, said Katana. Your shoulders were down. Hers weren't, said referee number 7. Both Katana and Karma are looking at each other. Karma extends her right hand. Katana nods her head, goes through the middle rope, then walks up the ramp. Well, a little show of respect, said announcer number 1. Man, I couldn't even make a decision, said announcer number 2. The only one that would have been the referee, said announcer number 1. No doubt, said announcer number 2. Well, folks, that's all for tonight. I want to thank all of you for watching. Be safe out there. And good night, said announcer number 1. Bye bye, said announcer number 2. The end.